In the harsh desert of southern Jordan, surrounded by red sandstone mountains and deep canyons, lies one of the greatest archaeological mysteries the world has ever known: Petra. Once the thriving capital of an ancient Arabian kingdom, now standing silent in the shadows of time. Near it flows a small valley, known today as Wadi Musa, or the Valley of Moses. For thousands of years, travelers, traders, and prophets have crossed its rugged paths, leaving behind stories woven into stone. But who built Petra? Why was this impossible city carved into mountains? And what connection does it carry to Prophet Musa, known across faiths as Moses? Long before Petra became a wonder of the world, the region was home to scattered desert tribes who moved with the seasons. These early people were not builders. They were herders and nomads who survived by tracking water sources hidden deep in the desert. Among the most dependable was a stream that emerged between the mountains, what people would later call Ain Musa, the spring of Moses. According to ancient traditions, Prophet Musa passed through this land during his journey from Egypt toward the promised regions.
The valley carries his name because it is believed that he struck a rock and water flowed from this area.
Thank you, Musa.
We are saved.
Praise be.
The water is sweet.
While the exact geographic location cannot be confirmed with modern certainty,
and the belief remained strong for thousands of years, long before Petra rose from stone.
Centuries later, a remarkable Arab people called the Nabataeans arrived in the region. Skilled in desert survival, trade, and water engineering, they chose this rugged land as their capital around the 4th century BCE. The desert protected them. The mountains hid them. And the spring, Ain Musa, gave them life. Over generations, they transformed this valley into the heart of their growing kingdom. The Nabataeans did not use simple huts. They carved their homes, temples, and tombs directly into sandstone cliffs. Their tools were simple: chisels, hammers, and immense patience, but their vision was extraordinary. What began as a trading camp grew into a sophisticated city, connected to the ancient world's largest networks of commerce.
As caravans from Arabia, Egypt, Syria, and the Mediterranean passed through the region with spices,
Petra became wealthy beyond imagination. Every traveler who entered the city had to pass through a narrow, awe-inducing passage called the Siq,
A natural canyon almost a mile long.
Its towering cliffs protected Petra like a natural fortress. And at the end of the Siq stood Petra's crown jewel, Al-Khazne, known today as the Treasury.
A magnificent structure carved into the mountain with precise symmetry, columns, and art that reflected.
But Petra was not only about grand monuments. The Nabataeans were masters of water engineering. They built dams, underground cisterns, aqueducts, and channels that carried every drop of rain from the mountain into storage systems that could support tens of thousands of people.
In a region where rainfall was rare, they created an oasis, a miracle of human ingenuity.
The water that flowed from Ain Musa and the systems surrounding Wadi Musa played a central role in the city's survival. This connection between the valley and the city strengthened the belief that Petra stood on sacred ground connected to Prophet Musa. Life in Petra was vibrant. Markets overflowed with goods from across continents. The smell of incense filled the air. Musicians, traders, travelers, and scholars walked its stone streets.
The Nabataeans built theaters, temples, and ceremonial sites. Their writing, called the Nabataean script, later influenced Arabic script.
Their culture, open to ideas from everywhere, blended traditions from Arabia, Greece, Rome, and Mesopotamia into a unique identity.
Their kings ruled with skill, balancing diplomacy with the powers of the ancient world.
Petra became known as the Rose-Red City, half as old as time.
However, the prosperity of Petra also drew the attention of powerful empires.
In 106 CE, the Roman Empire annexed Nabataea, absorbing it into the province of Arabia Petraea. The Romans admired the city and expanded it, building roads and structures that integrated Petra into their network.
But over time, trade routes shifted. Sea trade replaced land caravans.
Petra's importance slowly faded. Nature reclaimed the city.
Earthquakes damaged structures, and without maintenance, many buildings collapsed.
By the 7th century, Petra was largely abandoned.
Only local Bedouin tribes knew of its existence, guarding its secrets for centuries.
Wadi Musa, however, remained a lived valley. The spring continued to flow, supporting small settlements.
The traditions linking the valley to Prophet Musa remained alive among the tribes who passed the story from generation to generation.
Travelers wrote of a sacred spring, a prophet's route, and a hidden city somewhere beyond the mountains.
But no outsiders knew the exact location. Petra remained a lost legend.
The map is clear. If we follow the wadi, we should reach the treasury by dawn.
Are you certain of the path ahead? Followed the Bedouin guides into the mountains.
He pretended to seek a sacrifice site, but secretly hoped to find the rumored city.
When he passed through the sick and saw the treasury,
he realized he had uncovered one of history's greatest archaeological discoveries.
The world, once again, learned of Petra.
Excavations in the 20th century revealed temples, royal tombs, water systems, and daily life artifacts that told the story of the Nabataeans.
Researchers uncovered links between the valley's ancient water channels and the spring known as Ain Musa,
strengthening the long-held belief that Wadi Musa and the story of Prophet Musa were deeply intertwined.
While historians cannot definitively connect exact biblical events to Petra,
the region's ancient memory preserves the belief that Prophet Musa passed through the valley, an idea respected across generations.
Today, Petra stands as one of the new 7 wonders of the world.
Wadi Musa has become the modern town where visitors stay, still fed by the spring that has run since antiquity.
Bedouin families who once guarded the secret of Petra now share its stories with the world.
As sunlight shifts across the red cliffs, the city seems alive again.
Echoing the footsteps of Nabataean traders, Roman soldiers, and ancient prophets.
Petra is not just a city. It is a symbol of human resilience, creativity,
and the ability to carve beauty, even in the harshest desert.
And Wadi Musa is not just a valley. It is the living memory of a journey that shaped history. Together, they form a story that spans thousands of years, from prophets to kings, from nomads to explorers, reminding us that even in forgotten places, the past continues to whisper through stone.